This is Furniture Redesigned by MBM. If you're a subscriber, I want to say thank you for watching. And if this is your first time stopping by, make sure you hit the subscribe button and become part of the Furniture Redesign family. Thank you all for watching. Hello everyone, we're back again with yet another project. I'll be working on this bench. Now, a week ago, I did a dining room table with 4 chairs, and it was the higher table, and I want to raise this bench to fit under that table and also upholster it to match the chairs that I did for the table. So if you want to see that other video, I'll leave a link in the description box below. But this bench I have to build up. It has legs on the bottom, so I'm going to build it upward. I'm going to make the seat a little bit higher, which I want to say is about 6 inches. I measured the length of the chairs, and I want to raise it up about 6 inches. So I took a trip to Home Depot, and I had 2 panels cut 42 inches long by 6 inches high. I had 3 smaller panels cut 6 inches high by 17 inches long. And then I had the seat cut 42 inches long by 18 inches deep. I took them home and I laid them out. I first took my 42-inch long by 6-inch piece, which will be the back. I laid it flat and I added 3 panels, 1 to the middle and 1 to either side. And those panels are 6 inches by 17 inches long, which is the length and the depth of my seat. I've added pilot holes to the back, and I'm going to take screws and screw them together. I'm using a 3-inch screw to make sure that both my pieces are connected. I then take my 42 by 18-inch piece and I put it on top. This will make sure that everything is squared and lined up. Once I have everything squared and lined up, I'll do the same thing. I'll make pilot holes, use the 3-inch screws, and attach the top. I have the riser prepared for the bench. Now I want to separate the seat from the bench. This is very easy. I only have 4 screws on either side to take out. I've cleaned and washed my bench off camera. Now it's time for paint. I'll be using the same paint that I used on the table, and this is the Reticket paint in the cobblestone color. I did use my liquid sand to wash down the piece, and I lightly sanded it. I don't have to really prime it because Retique It is a chalk paint. Now it's time to add coat number 2. I'm going to finish adding coat number 2 and do any touch-ups as need be, and we'll come back for the next step. I added the riser to the top of the bench. I make sure it's centered, and now I can screw it down. As you can see, I also added a little wood glue in between those panels, and this was to just make sure that everything is secure. I'll take my drill and attach it to the base. I decided not to paint the inside, but I'm going to use this contact paper to line the inside. This will make it durable and easy to clean. Now it's time to work on my seat. I want to start by cutting all the old fabric away. Now somehow I lost the footing of me adding the foam and the batting, but I'm going to lift up my fabric, and as you can see, here's my batting, and underneath I have some 1 inch or maybe ½ inch foam that I stapled to it, and I added the batting to the top of that. Now I have my dematched fabric, and I want to make sure that it's laid out properly. Because it is a print, I want to make sure that everything is even on all sides before I start to staple. Once I have the fabric lined up like I wanted, I cut away the excess on the back side. I flip my seat over, pull my fabric tight to both ends first, and then I began to staple. Then I'll move to the opposite end, trim back my fabric, fold in my raw edges, and staple down. To make it a little easier, I removed the bench from the table and just stapled on the table. I fold back my corners as tightly as possible as though I'm wrapping a gift, and I staple. Here's a quick look at how my seat turned out. I matched up those corners with that damask print, and we're going to come back now and put the pieces together. In the last hour, I decided not to paint the base of my piece. I decided to add 2 layers of batting. I sprayed the wood with the Gorilla fabric spray, and I added the batting on top. Now we're ready to add the fabric. I'll just add the fabric by stapling it on the inside. I'll be just pulling it tight on each end and adding staples. Now I want to flip it over and I want to staple my fabric to the bottom. I start in the corner, I fold that corner down again like I'm wrapping a package and staple tight. And then I just continually staple around. Because I add fabric to the base, there was no way to attach the 2 pieces. So my husband cut 3 strips of wood for me. He added pilot holes to the side, and then he attached the 3 pieces to the bottom of my seat. This way, when I flip it over, I can screw in those 17-inch pieces, one on each end and the one in the middle. So when he's done attaching everything, I'll come back for the reveal. So here's a reminder of the before. And here is the after. I think my bench turned out absolutely fabulous, and I think my client will truly enjoy it with the table. However, I'm not sure. What do you think? Do you think she'll really like it? Now, I did tell her that I had a bench for her, so she has no idea of what it looks like. Here is where my husband attached the 2 panels so that it is secure. There's 2 screws on either side of the wood where he connected. That way it is secure and they have space to put little things in the dining area. So if you're out there watching and you've been rocking with me and you're not a subscriber, now's the time to hit the subscribe button. And don't forget the notification bell so you'll know when I upload new videos. To all my subscribers, I want to say thank you all for watching and thank you all for being so supportive. Have a wonderful day. God bless. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye now.